What's the deal with that fucking douchebag? Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I'd like to punch him right in the fucking face. What is a fucking podcast anyway? Actually, better than this fucking shit. Well, those are the motherfuckers that fucking introduced crack into my neighborhood last month.
Do you have a crack problem?
Well, now I do, because those fuckers introduced crack into the neighborhood.
It's jealousy.
That's very true.
They're
and if you
jealous of
learned
your-
how to interview, he wouldn't have to fucking interject.
That's true. That's true. Give me the shitty fucking show.
Okay.
It's knowing the way liquor cuts it off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's almost like it's a test. Like if you laugh, then you're an asshole or something like that.
Right, exactly. If you laugh at him?
Yeah, at that joke, at that particular joke. It's like a test. You're testing me.
It's always a test with this fucker. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Peruse means to study carefully. It's our show. It's our program.
Shit.
Isn't that bizarre?
Fuck.
That shouldn't be in their fucking thing. Did you think that? Like 3 weeks ago when we started,
No.
you were just a filthy bum.
Yeah.
And now these retards put your name in a fucking magazine. Really?
Right.
Really? Entertainment Weekly?
You don't want anybody telling
I
you
don't
what
want
to do.
anybody fucking tell me what I must see. Game of Thorns.
It's Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Sure. Well, what the fuck is that? Whoever watched that? I'll argue and argue, and I go, I guess we have to agree to disagree. Anyways, this fucker, he goes, no. And I said, are you going to bring up the fucking Holocaust every time you give me a physical? What's going on with me? I'm fucking my own niece, and I'm dying of brain cancer and all this. And then he goes, oh man, what is this fucking shit? They were like that Chelsea Handler was here last week. She didn't fuck any of us. If you watch Match Game now, it's like Brett Summers, but they'll do these sly little references like, you know, it'll be like Peter Marshall will go, you like it up, the fucking asshole. Dance like no one is watching, sing like no one is listening, love like you've never been hurt, and fuck like a goddamn retard.
Because of droughts all over Europe, scientists are predicting a global shortage of olive oil. Soon the world will know how Popeye felt after the death of his wife.
Olive oil. Remember how fucking skinny and ugly she is, and they'd always want to fuck her? God, you have the memory of a fucking hummingbird. Do I look like that fucking fat pig?
Well, maybe not that fat. I mean, this is your future, Norm.
It's your past.
It's my past and your future.
Sounds like a line from a Christmas Carol where
Sounds like
a kid
Dickens.
fucks it all up.
Just like a woman, sexy woman drinking Coca-Cola. You want the sexy woman, but you think you want the Coca-Cola.
Oh, I want the Coke. I'd like to have a fucking Coke right now. Who wants to fuck a bird? So you got any Sierra Mist? No. What kind of fucking horse shit is this? Honey, get your coat. I don't know what I'm talking. I'll pull the car around, you get your coat. These fuckers don't have no Sierra Mist. Also, I don't know how I feel about hippies taking over Wall Street and then putting all the money in fucking hacky sack or whatever they do. Okay, I'll fucking research it. What's it called?
So, yeah.
Hey, what is it like when you're a director? Because when I worked on Saturday Night Live, Lorne Michaels used to tell me every day fucking like 20 people would come up to him, try and get on the show and shit. Another thing that struck me about Sling Blade, because at first I didn't go to it. You know why? Because everybody was fucking doing that voice.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I'm like, oh, this movie's going to be shit. Like, it's some weird voice guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly, yeah.
Like, whenever I had anything, I go, get Burt Reynolds. Like, he'd be the coolest. And then people go, no, you don't want to work with him. He's crazy. And then I go, no, I do want to work with him. I don't want to fucking work with you. Because people go, that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
And it has no meaning to it, really.
Yeah.
It usually means creative to me or something.
That's right.
You know, or he's difficult. Who wants to work with some fucking simpleton?
Right.
You know, the man who wasn't there was
I
fucking
I've seen that a
awesome.
million times. Never.
You know,
gets
it's one of
old.
my favorite ones. I mean, like out of all the parts that I've done, I would have to say that ranks in the top 2 or 3. I loved that.
I like where he goes, it's none of my concern.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because Jane Galifianakis is fucking his wife. Well, everybody's so fucking handsome. Also, and then especially when they're crowded parties, you're like, whoa, the guy fucking right there. And then also you don't remember what he was in, or you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go, like, I'll be in a cab, and I'm talking to the guy's the funniest guy I've ever met, you know? He's like, I don't know how you do it, you know? I'm like, what the? You're way the fuck funnier than me. But I'm glad you think it's
That's
so
great.
difficult. What if you came back one day and your minor bird was like, fuck me hard before my husband, Billy Bob Thornton, comes back? As Benjamin Franklin once said, better sorry than safe. And they'll go, yeah, that's good. Then I'll go, I said it, you fuck. You know, like sometimes people go like, country music, just your dog died and your wife left you and you're a drunk. And I'm like, well, that's life. Like, what the fuck? That was 5 minutes ago.
It was?
Yeah. God damn, man. Sometimes I think you got the attention span of a fucking hummingbird. Fuck. You're a fucking stupid retard. But you know who should really be able to control themselves? The fucking British imperialists. Yeah, well, you snooze, I eat half your fucking pancakes, fucker. Have you ever heard of this, where people make up porn star names? Mine would be Dick Fuckington. I lived on Fuckington Crescent. College freshman Scott Damerow, Larry, set a new world record by using his head to bust 142 eggs, and he now officially holds a place in the Guinness Book of fucking retard.
We got you good.
The fuck? What was that, fucking shaving cream? Okay, we're ready to pull the classic vodka and funnel prank. Yeah, you swallow that, you fucker. You drink that down. You don't fucking spit that out. Yeah, you like it, you fucker. Drink it. Fucking swallow that fucking...
What the fuck is...
Huh?
I was a week away.
What about you and your stupid fucking shaving freak, fucker? Explain to the folks what a sponsor is.
Oh, he's supposed to help me stay off the booze. And
Yeah, his name's Argus Hamilton.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's from the Comedy Store. I want to tell you a little secret I found out about Argus Hamilton.
What?
He was a huge fucking drunk too. Like,
There you go.
like I'm a Christian, right?
I
don't
didn't
like
know that. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Do you watch the Gladiators and things like that?
What the fuck does that mean?
Christians.
No, I just go to fucking military funerals and go, fucking faggots. No.
What people think.
I don't, even though I believe Jesus is the only way to heaven, I don't tell other people, because personally, I don't give a fuck if they get to heaven. At the Comedy Store, at Laugh Factory. So then one time I'm driving, right, and it said, Bob Hope, make God laugh. So I stopped, I'm like, hey, Jamie, Bob Hope never played the fucking Laugh Factory. I met you first, you'll never remember this because I was just
remember
hanging out. Where'd we meet?
Crazy Girls?
Crazy Girls, talk about truth in advertising and that fucking type.
They think you're a pro, and they're like this far away from you. And they're looking, for the ball to come by.
Sticking their heads out.
But you know what? They're good. They're quick. They get out of the way.
That's his fucking, he just says, really. Do you ever have a sketch that you wrote or something like that, and then the host fucked it all up? You don't have to say names or anything, but
Yeah.
Let's listen. None of us know what the fuck we're talking about. But I learned this from Robert Blake, who won't come on the show.
Nice guy.
I love him. You didn't read the book?
No, but I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it from me because I read it. God damn,
That was
this
a word you kept
motherfucker.
using, right?
I mean, no offense to him, but he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Because I was like, I don't give a fuck if he's guilty. Like, I just like him. But let's face it, Kevin, no one's ever going to say, that guy is hung like a giraffe, unless his cock is yellow and has brown spots on it. In which case, who cares how big his fucking cock is? He has weeks to live. Remember the good old days back when MILF stood for mentally ill ladies I'd like to fuck?
Do you have any other color jokes? I mean, he's just blue and yellow.
Did you just say, do I have any other colored jokes?
I knew you were going to say that.
Fucking Jimmy the Greek over here. So Roseanne, they came to one of these people. One of these Nutrisystem or whatever they call it, right? And they said, you gotta lose weight and we'll give you all this money. So Roseanne did the thing for like 2 days, and then she's like, fuck this, I want to eat.
2 days.
So every day I go out now with Sandler. It's, hey, Sandler, hey, beam me up, Scotty. How you doing, beam me up, Scotty? So every fucking day I go out, and the guy's like, beam me up, Scotty. And then he's introducing me to people. So one time, there's another guy there. He goes, you know who this fucking guy is? And the guy goes, I don't know who the fuck he is. He goes, it's fucking Beam Me Up Scotty. He goes, do it for him. So I go, Beam Me Up Scotty. He goes, Beam Me Up Scotty, you motherfucker. Let's just talk.
I know. What's going on?
Goddamn bunch of fucking jokes. I fucking people, you gotta listen to Lenny Bruce. So I get an album, I can't sit through the motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Then Bill Hicks, you probably work with that fucking guy. Hey, whenever I'm feeling low, Super Dave, I just like to think of Roy Orbison fucking. And let's face it, we're a talk show. Yeah. Like we can pretend we're a fucking podcast. Me, I'm a big fat fucking pig. On Carson, they used to have Joan Embry from the world famous San Diego Zoo, you see? She'd bring out some critters, and she'd throw them out on the table, and if you got lucky, a varmint would fucking piss in Carson's mouth, and that fucker would look at the camera. I thought you told me you did a course in animal husbandry. Oh no, that was your hobby. No, but you fucking animal. It's another fucking cocksucking dog. I knew it.
Did you know that dogs are a subspecies of the gray wolf?
Yeah, I fucking knew that.
Oh. Did you know that Garfield the cat had a friend that was a dog?
Oh, fucking Christ almighty. Garfield the cat. The motherfucker doesn't think I know about every fucking episode of Okay, take your fucking dog. Hope the next one's not a fucking dog. I'm so fucking nervous I can't even think of a cock joke. Oh, yeah, you fucking like that, huh? You like sucking that fucking pre-venom? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you fucking suck that. Oh yeah, you fucking suck that hard. Suck it hard. Fucking lick it. Lick that fucking, look at that. Did you say spit it out? You don't fucking spit it out. You fucking swallow it. You swallow that fucking venom. Swallow. Fucking suck that venom. Yeah, you fucking suck that fucking venom. Yeah, you want to spit it out? You got a fucking mouth load of it. Ah, fucking shoot it out of your face, you fucking cunt. You fucking whore. Ah!
Oh, thanks, dude. I didn't get any of that in my mouth.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll be back with Simon Helber. You fucking sit down. That's the first one, like what to watch. Don't, like, who the fuck is she?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's the.
Is that Tilda Swinton? What'd you grow up in?
Tarzana.
That's
No,
the porn business.
That's
Is
the
there.
fucking porn business, man.
Yeah.
His mom cast porn.
He's not a partier anymore because he's sober.
This guy?
Yeah.
But you know what sober means. The guy's fucking been drunk forever before that. Because, like, I don't drink. Nobody calls me sober. But anyways, Joyce Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but what a fucking whore. Hey, how about this? The Dalai Lama said that killing in the name of religion is unthinkable. Hey, thanks, Dalai Lama. I'm sure everybody will fucking listen to you. No one listens to the Dalai Lama.
No.
Do you know how hard it is to fuck a whore with her kid on the edge of the bed playing Nintendo? I mean, that is a hard job.
I mean, whatever.
No, but seriously.
No, yeah, it's fine.
You set yourself up for it. You live that kind of fucking lifestyle, man. The parents of Honey Boo Boo are getting married this week. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds fucking retarded.
Let's leave this party early. I don't know, what is that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a subtle, it's fucking his joke. They were filthy. Like, they
Like
didn't,
pigs.
like pigs, they would eat, and then the food would fall on them. And it always, the father, I remember, like, his gut was way up. And you know the fucking, and the skinny arms like a
He would just
pterodactyl.
eat off of his
yeah,
own gut?
all the time, yeah. Mwah, mwah. And then a big fat Ruth there with this fucking guy. People have girth issues.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think it was
That's the
inherent. I mean, it was just.
version of
Yeah, I mean, I try to be.
Girth issues.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was a genes issue. I mean, I don't think she could really help it.
Oh yeah, no, it was all genetic.
Her genes were not flattering.
Her her genes caused her to buy a lot of fucking pastry. I'll tell you that. What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know, and he had a TV that came out of the ground. I'd never seen anything like it.
That's a
was
pretty
insane.
goddamn cool story.
That beats the hell out of your story about getting fucked by Dan Fogelberg. And then you have to watch MASH for fucking 20 years, or whatever it lasted. And then Korea's still fucking in the news.
Right.
I just watched it last night, and I remember when I was a child, I used to think Loretta Swit was pretty, but she was a fucking old hag. If you guys think it's weird that guy in Cleveland kept 3 women in his basement as sex slaves, wait till you hear what my middle-aged Uncle Gordon kept in his basement. A fucking electric train. That was the craziest fucking one of all time. Hello, Adam.
Morning, Norm.
You're all dressed up.
Yeah, they told me to dress up for Comedy Week.
Explain to the folks what Comedy Week is. You fucking retard. Yeah, well, I think it's unseemly on camera to drink a thing, fucking ladle of gravy. The thing is, Robert Blake was supposed to be on the show, and I was all excited, and then we fucking had to get Fred Stoller.
Yeah.
God damn, it was a depressing day. Because Robert Blake was supposed to come in, and then Daniel Kellison talks to him on the phone for an hour, and he fucking won't show up. Anyway, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Pantaleone. And he comes out, and as he's walking across the stage toward the desk, she goes, "Oh, I know who he is."
But I fucked it all up by reading Steve O'Donnell's fucking, because we had to say it was Roseanne. I mean, he's right up there with Nick Swartzen, like tied for funniest dude. Guy has to make a fucking competition out of it.
For the record, Kevin Nealon's way funnier than me. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you
say
love
that.
Nealon.
I love Nealon.
I was gonna say, man, what the
I've
fuck?
known Nealon a long time. I opened for him when I was like 19 years old.
Did you seriously?
Yeah, back at the Mall of America.
Yeah. How funny a stand-up is that fucking guy? Fucking Red Skeleton. You used to open for him. And hey, what about Louis Anderson? I told everybody, that fucker can't jump into a pool from 100 feet.
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Bruce Valanche was on it. So they were immediately freaked out that he was going to die.
Yeah.
So they said, you just walk. So he's like, walking, but he's the funniest fucker. I remember on Grown Ups, he was like, okay, Rock, fucking stand up. We're doing basketball, you know. Rock, fucking come a little faster over there on this next take. And Spade, just stay right where you are at the front of the paint, and I'm going to pass it over to Timmy Meadows. All right, somebody fucking say action! And then one time, I'm fucking doing a gig somewhere, and the car is not there for me, you know? So I phone Gervitz. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm stranded here. Mark's not here. I'm like, where? He's on a boat with Jennifer Aniston.
I did my first album. I taped it at Tempe.
Yeah, because remember
that's
that?
right.
Remember that fucking guy, that Dan? He was
Dan
all,
Murray, yeah.
all over Sandler and shit. I'm not a skilled interviewer. Let's fucking face it.
What?
You've done podcasts before, though.
I have. I've never done. I haven't done a lot of video ones though.
Have you done what the fuck?
I did Treat Williams's.
So I'm like, let's get Jan Michael Vincent. He's like, he's dead. So I'm like, we're
Michael
fucked.
Vincent.
Yeah, so then I say on the show, I go like, man, we're trying to get Jan Michael Vincent. He's dead. He's not dead. Have you ever been on the What the Fuck with Mark Maron?
Yeah.
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 How'd that go?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was in a hot garage though.
Yeah.
It's like
his
up
hot
in, like-
garage.
It was cats.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there, and he's like, cats. So oftentimes I'm walking down the street, and he'll come stumbling out of a hotel at 4 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, where am I? Here's the thing Byron Allen has. A show called The Entertainers. Let's say he's talking to Harrison Ford, right? He'll go, now the last time I talked to you, you were talking about working out. And so then Harrison Ford goes, like he's never talked to him before or anything, but he figures a black guy, it's going to sound bad. He says, I know, who the fuck are you? So he goes, yes, I'm Hey, it was named one of 2012's best grilling accessories by Men's Health magazine. Man grates, there's more fucking facts about the man grate than about Nick. Man grates are the perfect gift for Dad this Father's Day. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck. Listen, man, what was that fucking Vegas story?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What is in that?
Well, what the fuck was that Vegas story?
What Vegas, sorry?
Remember?
I was in Vegas at the Hard Rock, and I was partying with my friends, and they had a show there. They did this Beecher's Madhouse.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's in Los Angeles now. So we were partying, and we were at the club, and I blacked out, and then I woke up in a suite, and there was a hooker blowing me and my friend.
Like a story blew up out of nowhere. He always
Casual.
beats me at ping pong. It was so. Remember how
Shit,
angry
you're
I
pretty
got?
good at that too.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
That must be amazing.
But he doesn't seem like he's good. But the ball
How do you
keeps coming
see-
back
oh,
at you.
lost.
A Florida University student was caught streaking on campus and apparently told police he was on acid and asked them to cut his dick off. Boy, these kids today are crazy. In my day, we didn't need drugs. We would just cut our own dicks off.
Yeah, you didn't need no fucking acid and shit. Here, what about this, Nick? Read this one. Pain and Gain, the new movie directed by Michael Bay. Reviewers are calling it everything from shit to fucking shit. This one's more like a factoid.
Danny DeVito looks like one of those guys with a short but thick penis.
Right? He has to have the thickest fucking cock.
I can understand why Barbara Walters is retiring. It must be exhausting occasionally appearing on The View.
Right? We're fucking going on the road doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
Doing her shit acts. Not you. Your act's good.
It's pretty shitty.
But she gets to sit there
And just fucking talk.
and just yap.
The fuck? Yeah.
A pizza box full of cocaine.
Isn't that what they said?
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, pizza boxes.
I
And there's
forgot that
cocaine in
joke.
them.
What would you do?
Nothing? Deliver it to Busey's?
Oh no, Jesus Christ! Captain Steve! Captain Steve died, 16 years old, beautiful kid. Captain Steve, he won the Dubai World Cup. Captain Steve, dead of heart failure. Huh, wait a minute. Oh, Captain Steve's a fucking horse.
First of all, she's the hottest one.
Yeah, she's
the
incredibly hot.
hottest one in the troupe or
Is she
in
single?
in the company. She's not single. She
That-
has a boyfriend
That's
who's
never bothered you.
never stopped me. And she, her boyfriend's awesome, and her boyfriend is a famous choreographer.
Yeah.
Named Paul.
So you could, if she wouldn't fuck you, maybe he would. I just thought of a good show. Fucking with the Stars.
Now that I would win.
Who would not watch
right
that?
to the
I
top.
would watch I would watch that.
You good at
every
fucking?
week.
You're probably good at fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that's from my fucking furious whacking off. But you remind me of a guy that's good at fucking.
I love it.
Fucking and sucking. Guy says it'll be a hell of a big party, you know. He goes, it'll be, you know, a little drinking, a little fighting, a little fucking, you know. And the city guy goes, well, that sounds good. What time should I be here? And the farmer goes, anytime you like, just the two of us. Strictly gay, right? In society.
Okay, yeah.
And you're hiding it. You marry a woman, you fuck her, you have kids, right?
This happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Could you imagine a scenario where you would enter a gay relationship, get your ass fucked every night for years just to put on appearances for the folks next door? I think a guy that fucks asses has an easier time fucking a pussy than a guy who generally fucks pussy moving over to a guy's hairy ass. Are bisexuals, do they generally get to, in the homosexual part, use their cocks? Do you know what I mean by that?
Everybody uses their
Well, no,
cocks.
they're not the guy getting fucked up the ass. Well, if you're not homophobic, why not whack off your friend that's a gay guy? Like, what's stopping you? Or blowing him?
Well-
Or letting him fuck you in the ass? What's stopping you? You're not getting anything out of it, but he's having a hell of a time. Do you think that happens a lot? Like lonely people and their dogs?
Jerking off their dogs?
Oh yeah! Every time I
Fucking
see
their
a
dogs?
woman walking down the street with a real big dog, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they're going out.
Women?
Women are
But they don't
going
even
out
like
with their-
fucking. I was talking earlier to you in the hall, and I said, I remember the first time you fucked up. He begins his little press conference by apologizing for Get Smart. And I said, I like this motherfucker.
You know, that was on the tail of the Ben Stiller show because Fox loved everybody there. In fact, remember Dino Stamatopoulos?
Sure.
We did that
He-
skank sock puppet. Shut your stinking trap. That was my voice, my hand too. And they wanted to spin that off into a series on Fox.
Dino.
Yeah, he was a
Stamatopoulos.
great
Dino,
writer,
you
wrote some
reminded me
great
of
Mr.
Dino.
Show
Dino, he
stuff.
fucking puts
No.
fiery things up his cock.
No,
Wait, what?
Grueling and nerve-wracking and impossible. Really was impossible for me to do Dancing with the Stars. I can't believe I did it without drinking. I can't believe it.
impressive.
But after doing it and that kind of accomplishment, my little demon, literally, he's tapping me, and I turn.
Now, this is not literal. Or
And
you're on
literally,
some
my
fucking-
alcoholism.
I know, or he's on so much fucking peyote right now.
The guy.
You know when you say like little brown ring and it refers to butthole, it obviously did in that song. But I don't like in songs where they don't tell you, where it's a code. You know what I mean? Like
For butthole
well, you've
specifically?
heard that, like you go, you know what, I love that song, Watching the Wheels Go Around. People go, that's about ass fucking. You're like, what? They have no rules here. They have no rules.
Then yeah.
Of course they have no rules. They send fucking razors to your house. Now listen.
For $1 a month, that is a good deal.
But
You
I
can
want to talk,
laugh.
we got one of the preeminent comics of our generation, Andy Dick, with us. And so far, all we've been talking about is sucking and fucking.
Half and half. I was there for Paulie's thing, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Vegas is my oyster, I think, is what.
And it was for me that weekend. I
It's
was
Okay, fuck
really
this story.
drinking.
You rub your hot pussy on this guy, must be a fag. Some kind of a fucking closet.
These are the old days. I don't do that show anymore.
What?
I was almost on the no-fly list a few times. I'm trying to.
But let's get back. Fuck.
This is not working.
But there's way to shock without being sexual. I don't think you can be funny without it.
Without being shocking?
Well, what the fuck are you gonna do? Talk about fucking shit? I mean, you lost your fucking luggage at the airport and you're fucking mad about it?
No, I'm not going to be like Jake Johansson. Is that his name?
Yeah. What the fuck am I gonna buy you a Father's Day present for?
And
Take a
it's
look.
cast iron.
It's
if I
cast
remember.
iron.
Iron?
Cast iron grilling grates that
are
are
you kidding
rebel-
when you say iron?
You know what?
honestly-
Don't be like fucking Larry King. That motherfucker, I say iron and he's up my asshole for fucking 4 days.
No, Adam didn't give me
No,
one.
no.
Maybe you'll give me one. And
I'll give
use
you
it.
one. Is your mom still alive?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
Jesus Christ, is any of your relatives fucking alive?
Just me and my kids.
Well, what do you think of that?
That's good.
No more dry meat?
Nope.
What do you think of that?
Good. You want your meat juicy.
Oh, come on now. Don't make it sound like a fucking fat, plumpy, delicious cock.
You probably are afraid of Joy Behar, aren't
Who
you?
wouldn't be?
She's a little bit of a firecracker.
Terrifying.
She's funny.
Yeah. She reminds me of like your aunt that tells jokes at the fucking Thanksgiving.
I'm
table.
gonna go get that joke because I
Oh,
have
my
to. Because
God.
the way they wrote it was pretty funny.
Oh, this is about your aunt.
My aunt.
Is she fucking dead?
My aunt turned her house into a bed and breakfast. I guess she woke up and said, "Not enough strangers are fucking here."
It is kind of weird when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
You make your house a bed and breakfast,
Just
and then damn dirty hippies are fucking upstairs. And you... This is where most of my weight goes. Straight to whatever the fuck this is. You know what show I would like to go on?
Fucking.
Eating strawberry shortcake with the stars. Drinking gravy with the stars.
Is it hard to not drink on this work? No, not here, because nobody drinks.
You think
here.
this probably means I'm fucking sucking somebody's cock, right? But it's taking Ready Whip and spraying it in my mouth.
See, that's how you eat Ready Whip. How do you think?
I've been having a little bit of crisis about my entire career. I don't know if you're supposed to open this. But you know what? I don't give a fuck.
What else did you do out there?
Met Mort Saul, you ever hear that fucker?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Well, anyways, I talked to him, and I realized all we do is shit on this show. But I'm saying that people like the lowest common denominator. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, you know what about? It's like Gustave Flambert. Funny, look at fucking Gilbert Godfrey. He's going to be on the show later.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but he's not important. He's the least important fucking shit. Fuck.
You want to know how I know you didn't do the answer machine?
How did you
Because
know?
it always kills.
It always
I walk in that
kills.
room, there's one guy left, and you're choking him
Oh,
out.
I hated that fucker.
The guy was blind.
Yeah, he was blind to the truth. Then why don't you learn about crowd control?
By LeBron.
Yeah, because he did a famous treatise on it. Fucker.
What happened to you?
We'll be back with Gilbert Gottfried. I don't look at no fucking cameras no more. There was Melanie Charter.
Yeah. But she
Unbelievable that
wasn't
I
on
remembered this fucking
she
old
wasn't
bed.
on my season.
Oh, she wasn't on your
No.
season?
She didn't know who he was.
Ah, you fucked it up. God damn it all, motherfucker.
See, you don't even have your own stories. You take other people's stories and fuck them up.
I'll tell you the story, but it's fucked up. But she's like Joe Pantaleone. She goes, this next guy's Joe Pantaleone. He's great. He was in risky business. And you all know, come on out, Joe Pantaleone. And as Joe Pantaleone was walking out, Roseanne said, I know that guy. Jimmy Brogan will not swear. He won't curse. Yeah. So one time I saw him at the fucking Laugh Factory. Yeah. He was like, hello, everybody. How are you doing? So some guy's like, fuck you, Brogan. You suck my cock. He's like, very nice, sir. Very nice. Yeah, nice way to talk. Yeah, you talk to your mother? Yeah, fuck you. I'll fuck you in the ass. Oh, very good, sir. Yes. Well, I suppose you went to Ivy League, obviously. Yes.
Wow.
Now, back then, how many ladies were there? Seriously, there was 2, right? Elaine Boozler?
Yeah, I mean, there were other, like, comedians that went nowhere.
Yeah, there were?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Was Irma Bombeck?
Yeah.
Lois Bromfeld?
Oh, yes,
maybe?
How the fuck do you know her?
Another lesbian.
Last night, I got into a bit of a Twitter war with my followers. Followers, it ends up they all fucking hate your guts. Now, would you like to get on that program? That's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, sure.
I love
why
that
not?
I think you'd be great on Celebrity Apprentice. We tried to book on this program Robert Blake, who Daniel fucked up. We could have had him. The other guy we tried to get was Jan Michael Vincent. And then he's like, no, he's dead. Remember that fucker, how handsome he was?
Yes.
Yeah, now we found out we lost Man Great as a sponsor. And then earlier today, I think we were told legally we can't say we lost them as a sponsor even.
Yeah, I think we were still waiting to find out if we were allowed to say that.
But anyways, that was
who cares?
Schwartzen.
We lost them.
That was Nick Schwartzen that fucked it all up.
Well, I mean, the first one, I'm in tears laughing.
Yeah, I'm not bringing up the fucking tsunamis. Sure.
It was $5 a commercial.
That's more than we got for the man. I bet that was a lot of fucking money. I did a thing on Family Guy. Everybody knows me from that one fucking little thing. Seriously, I was in this movie. I don't know how to act. So I heard less is more. I'm like, this is great. Yeah. I won't do anything. And the guy did not care for it at all. I thought like by doing almost nothing that he would, in my stillness, see something.
Didn't work.
No. Sanford Meisner. You ever hear that fucker? I don't like when he tells me to tell a story.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Then it's not a
You
good
mentioned
story.
the guy.
You tell him a fucking story.
No, that doesn't go well.
GilbertGottfried.com.
Excellent.
That I got from someone in Thailand. I did.
You did?
I had to buy my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they just buy everybody's name?
Oh, yeah,
hoping
yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you very much. You're great.
He got
Yes.
He didn't get murdered.
He got murdered by those fuckers.
That to me is a clusterfuck because you can get stuck in that and you would like to have a more I-thou relationship with the world instead of the I-it clusterfuck of the crowd.
She was shot. She's dead now.
She was shot?
Yeah, she was shot after doing the clusterfuck.
She was the clusterfuck?
Because she told the truth about
She told the truth
clusterfuck.
about the famous Gustave Lebrun.
It's not LeBron.
I am going to kill myself.
Oh, yeah.
Like a monk.
I've been waiting for you to say that for years now.
Yeah, you really want to do that?
Yeah, because of the war and Coney and everything.
The war in Coney?
No, Coney, the fucking armed children. Have you ever worked with the Capitol steps?
What?
I'm just asking a question. It's a fucking quiz show. It's not a quiz show, it's a chat show. Ron Palillo, Horshack.
Got it.
God damn. He thinks he gets confused at the end.
He just died, right?
When it says like Cam Fong is Chin Ho, he gets fucking... But seriously, that one, they didn't really have to change his name. Lincoln had a sidekick that came up with the bit because in this case, he came up with this fucking bit. This guy wrote the fucking sketch.
It was
We changed it to you pouring gasoline over yourself. Originally, it was written where some girl spits all over Norm's cock.
Do you have a clip of the gasoline thing that we could show just in case?
Because people will not know what we're talking
What are
about.
they talking about?
Oh no, we don't want to really.
Well, we have to
Yes,
go to. Well,
yes.
we have to go to break.
Please,
so.
please
We
show
kind
a
of
clip.
have to see it now because fucking Gilbert brings it up
Yes,
a million
yeah.
times.
Get ready to laugh.
Why is it so different to find pornography about people in stable monogamous relationships?
Why is it so what?
Different?
Different? Difficult. Damn.
Start all over, and the joke still works.
Oh my God. You want to do a joke?
Oh, sure.
Fucking cocksucker.
One night I was at a comedy club, so the middle act, he said, did you read in the paper today how men are going to be, now can give birth, men? And they go, that's going to be some shit. He was a black guy.
Yeah.
He's like, we're going to be like, fuck, man, my asshole. So, but anyways, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what? Like I said, you read that in the paper? He's like, I made it up. Oh, here, you want to read a joke?
The world's second oldest man died this week at 113. Good news for the third oldest man in the world, who also got bad news this week. He's dying.
Second. We have to do math? Fuck, man.
He's got his tongue inserted in a man's asshole. He's going, Candy Man, oh, the Candy Man.
Who can take a sunrise? Smear it with all fucking shit. No.
You're more impressed that I was able to find the corpse than disturbed by the fact that I dug it up and fucked it.
He never said you fucked it.
All right, sucked it.
Oh, Adam, you get... You licked a fucking asshole of that guy instead of taking him to justice?
I never thought I'd say this, but when are we getting Kathy Griffin?
Not now.
Stoller fucked her.
Did you know that?
What?
Fred Stoller's fucked her.
He did?
That's what he said, right?
That's what he said.
Oh, jeez.
Does your insatiable hunger for Nazi shit know no bounds?
These are all valid points. They're all very, very. They all have merit.
Yeah. Well, you must have been like a fucking mouthful of pennies that day.